Today's episode is not necessarily a title decider, but it is most definitely a 6-pointer. It is a huge, huge game. St. Gallen, away from home. We struggle against St. Gallen, and obviously since we sold Brenner, we've been struggling to score goals. In between episodes, we have played one further match, and we did manage to get Theo into those goals, scoring a hat-trick. We beat Young Boys 3-2. Theo Brutan with a first half hat-trick in this one. Is this the start of Theo suddenly scoring lots of goals? His last couple of matches, he's got 2 assists and 3 goals. Theo could hopefully get involved in the goals today. Also, in the second match of the episode, I'm not quite sure whether we're just going to do Lausanne and then the final few games of the season. I think we're probably going to do that. But stay tuned until after the St. Gallen game and we'll decide what happens. So we are pretty much full strength for this match. But St. Gallen play that awful formation. I say awful formation. They don't have wingers. And I think we kind of need them to have wingers for ours to work properly. They will get a lot of space in the middle of the pitch. That's my worry. They're going to get a lot of boys with the ball in the centre of the pitch. We're going to struggle. This is either going to be a comfortable win for us or a comfortable win for them. And as you can see there from the league table, it is 100% a 2-horse race now. We are so far ahead of Young Boys and Basel. It is definitely just St. Gallen and Grasshoppers. And Brahima has a free kick. Brahima Utara hits the post and Alan Aragoni can get it clear. Harvey Elliott collects. Was that the highlight? It was the highlight. Corner for Schmid to take 4. As he said, St. Gallen. It is St. Gallen. What am I on about? We're playing St. Gallen. How have I not realised that? 25 minutes in and it is all St. Gallen as well with the ball and Ellie Ewan makes it 1-0. I did say that this is either going to be a comfortable win for us or a comfortable win for them. And I think it's going their way. Right, we're going to try something. And unfortunately, Hamza Rafia is going to be the man to be sacrificed. We're going to do Billing as the defensive midfielder. We're going fluid counter-attack. That's the plan. Maybe we can try and soak up some pressure. Having Billing there as well, he can stop Schmid, who I think is probably doing quite a lot of work for them. Final 10 minutes of the first half. We've had 2 shots and an XG of 0.03. So we may as well have not bothered having the shots, I think. Schmid has the ball, plays it back to Heyer. We've got 9 minutes left of the first half to hopefully get ourselves back into this. Bradaric crosses the ball in and Ellie Ewan is there for his 13th goal of the season. It's 2-0 to St. Gallen. And I think we might be finishing second. Billing with a throw for us to R. Schmid. Down the left-hand side, no support though, and Ellie Ewan has nicked the ball away from him. Ellie Ewan is their best player by a mile. Theo Brutan across to Agume though. Right-hand side is Alan Aragoni. Inviting forward, please, ideally. He's stopped, he's been put on some pressure. It's back to Joan Khan, who's having an absolute shocking game. Alan Aragoni's coming out to get the ball, but so is Ziggy. Ziggy can hold on. So no highlight has happened just yet in this little highlight bit of action. Billing wins the head for us. Elliott heads down. There were two Grasshoppers players there, and Harvey Elliott heads it to one of the St. Gallen players, and Ellie Ewan makes it 3. I think that's counting, you know. I think it's counting, and I think we're going to be 3-0 down at half-time. Yep, 3-0 down. Ellie Ewan is a goal machine. I think it's a throw the water bottle time, and that has kind of worked. We've got some players who are playing horrendously badly, like awfully badly. El Jazawi, you've not been good enough. I've motivated you by saying that. Saying you've not been good enough. We've all been poor. We have gone straight out into the second half with the same 11. Harvey Elliott he's done. Harvey Elliott should have a lot of potential. But he is just awful. We're going to bring on Jaden Brath on the right-hand side. We should probably do a second sub as well. Joan Khan for Vukalic. We've had a total of 4 shots now in this match. And St. Gallen are coming forward again. Lasada heads clear. Agume controls it well. And Ellie Ewan's there to get his... what is going on? St. Gallen are... I don't know what's happened. St. Gallen have just decided we are going to be the best team in the league this season. I did call it as well. I mean, Ellie Ewan scored all 4. Ellie Ewan has scored all 4 of their goals. We're buying him in the summer, I've decided. We're going to buy Ellie Ewan to stop him doing that again to us. Ziggy's come out and claimed that ball from the cross. So this is probably going to be another chance for St. Gallen. Big kick over the halfway line. Okafor's not going to get that. That is our former player, I think. Jaden Braff controls it. The substitute down the right-hand side. 1,000 times better than Harvey Elliott at the moment. Braff keeps hold of it. Back to Agume. Crosses. Doesn't cross in. It's eventually headed in. Agume's chested it down. What's going on with this highlight? You're going the wrong way, guys. Aragoni. There's 4 in the box. Crosses it in. Al Jazawi's won, and Moed Al Jazawi makes it 4-1. It's a consolation goal. Right, we're changing back as well, and we're literally just pushing Philip Billing to be the shadow striker, because he can do that role. Final 10 minutes of the game. Ellie Ewan's basically given up playing football now. He doesn't see the point. He's already scored 4. Schmid to Kapsevich. 5 or so minutes left. El Jazawi runs past the ref, curling effort, hits the top of the bar. El Jazawi is the only person on our team who's decided to try and make a difference. Still not quite over. Ellie Ewan picked up a yellow card, probably for time wasting with too much celebrating. Milan's with the ball on the right. There's 2 in the box. Ellie Ewan's probably one of them. Was that an intended pass? Kostanos is there and it's 5. Oh, and it's still not over. There's another highlight straight after the goal. Vukalic has it for us. Alan Aragoni on the right-hand side. Is it going to be 5-2 or 6-1? Jaden Braff down the right-hand side. Stops and plays it back to Agume. Ball forward is hopefully going to be picked up by Braff. It's not. It's all the way back to Ziggy. Agume controls for us, so that's good. Lumps forward. El Jazawi's going to keep it in play. On the ground, Kapsevich back to Schmid. First time cross, Jaden Braff comes out. Can't get there ahead of Ziggy. And St. Gallen are going to have another chance, aren't they? Long ball. It's controlled well by Vukalic. He's gone straight back the other way. Theo, what are you doing passing it there, mate? Why did you pass it? Why didn't you just control that and go it yourself? How is this match not finished? Why are there still more highlights coming? We need to get there first. Vukalic does, but there's so many green shirts. They've just had the rub of the green as well, haven't they? They've had so much luck. I say luck, it's probably our poor performance, which has actually contributed to the luck. Almeida's going for a run from, I assume, centre-back? Plays it back to Heyer, all the way back to Ziggy. We're trying to close him down with literally 2 minutes left of injury time to play, and it's not going to cause anything, is it? Kapsevich to Billing, lumped forward, finds Jaden Braff into the penalty area. He's gone past the goalkeeper. He makes it 5-2. His 10th of the season, and this has been a terrible performance and we still managed to score twice. Right, I can't believe we're actually going to do this. And by can't believe, I can believe this. But he's a goal machine. He's an absolute goal machine. And is he part Swiss? Be part Swiss. You've got a few more days to go. Do we need him? We do need him, to be honest. We do need him. We don't have any transfer budget. There's a reason. We'll talk about that in a minute. So with that result, we have effectively handed the title to St. Gallen, haven't we? At this point, we've handed the title to them. I'm going to go forward and play a couple more games off camera, and we're going to return for the Basel game. I can't believe we're doing that. After that performance, we're going to play another team who are just as good. So we are just 2 days before the Basel game in the league, and we get title race heads to the wire. We are now just 5 points behind St. Gallen, with 5 games left to play. They lost against Basel recently. We've just beaten them in the Cup semi-final as well. Problem is, we actually drew a game in the league against Winterthur. We drew 2-2. We did beat Lausanne 6-2, however. So let's see how we get on against Basel. If we lose, I think the title race might actually be over. So in order to keep us in this fight, we have to beat Basel. If we lose and St. Gallen win, who I think they're playing Lausanne or Luzerne, I always get those two confused. Basically, if we do not win this game, we are going to be too far away from the title, and basically we need to rely on St. Gallen to drop a lot more points. If we win, we kind of keep pace. This, by the way, as well, is Enrico Fleury's first game back. He missed all the matches in between the first match of the episode and this one because he got a cold, annoyingly. Harvey Elliott with a corner, playing as a shadow striker today. I'm trying him out in the middle of the pitch because maybe he can't play as a winger. Elliott collects it again. Weird pass, Harvey. Weird pass. Pershers chests it down. Across to Agume. Now Kapsevich dinks it forward. Tom Mackay chests it down, and Tom Mackay should have scored. 24 minutes in, and we are looking like the better side. Muheim with a throw for us, playing because we have an injury to Schmid. Elliott crosses in. Tom Mackay's at the back, and Tom's missed another chance. Admittedly, that was a very difficult chance to get on target, but he's had 2 very good opportunities now to score. 5 minutes left of the first half. Aragoni to Elliott. Tom Mackay heads down. Aragoni lumps it across towards Jaden Braff. Our top goal scorer now, Brunner's left. It's in the middle. Tom Mackay's going to pick up the pieces. Keeps it alive. Aragoni to Mackay again. Crosses it in. Jaden Braff is there. And Jaden Braff makes it 1-0, his 11th goal of the season. We are still in this title picture, but only just. So right now, I think we are the early kickoff of the day. We go just 2 points behind St. Gallen if we win this game. We will keep an eye on when St. Gallen kick off, because they might kick off halfway through this match. Kick off at 4:30. I don't know what current time it is. So we are playing exceptionally well, apart from Muheim and Thea Brutan. That's it. Everyone else seems playing really well, and it's 2 players who are letting the side down, quite literally. Muheim's on a 6-4. Is he just not doing anything at all? Basel with the ball after an hour. Rueg on the right-hand side, a player who I've been trying to sign, and then every time I do, I realise I've got Alan Aragoni. Elia with a stooping header, but hits it over the bar. Right, I think we need to take off Mira Muheim, don't we? Schurz with a free kick, the centre-back. Ball forward, Tom Mackay's there. He's not going to get it. Jaden Braff can keep it alive. Back to Per Schurz. On the right is an option. I say right, on the left was an option. The ball's cleared. Agume's going to collect that one. He does eventually. No highlights so far has taken place. Aragoni to Agume in the middle. Kapsavich is going to go for a run. Jaden Braff. Left-hand side is Mira Muheim. Loads of space to run into towards Jaden Braff. And Braff really should have scored. We've had very good chances. We should be more than 1-0 up. We don't have a backup striker, do we? So we're going to push Tom Mackay to be a striker. He's very tired, so he's not going to be playing there for too much longer. We're going to go for that. Pusic is going to come on the right-hand side. Serdan Donovic, came through our youth intake, I think, this season. He looks quite good, so that's why he's made it onto the bench. In fact, he's going to be coming onto the pitch as a box-to-box midfielder. No, he's not. Ball-winning midfielder. There we go. Final 10 minutes of the match. Nothing's really happened in this half. We're going to do a couple more changes. Muheim can come off for Kevin Schlotterbeck. We're going to do Mackay for Jankovic. Sure, you can play as a striker. When you have an XG of 2.5 and you've only scored once, it is concerning, especially when you get a highlight in the 92nd minute. Jaden Braff controls the ball for us on the ground, finds Harvey Elliott through to Jankovic, and Jankovic is there, the makeshift striker who can kind of also play there, makes it 2-0 against his former team, I think, as well. And we're looking good. We are a good team. It's just against St Gallen we're bad. Full-time whistle goes then, and it is a 2-0 victory. Basel didn't do anything, did they? We did not see a single highlight from Basel, and Harvey Elliott needs to play in the middle. Let's never put him on the wing again. So frustratingly as well, we've gone forward to the next day and St Gallen beat Lugano 5-1, which is annoying. It does mean there is still 5 points between us and table topper St Gallen, so we've got one more episode of this season. We're going to play the cup final and we're going to play somebody else. I don't know who else. It might be a Servette double, you know. If we win that or lose that, then that might be the title decider. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll be back with the final episode of Season 6. I think it's Season 6, and I'll see you next time.